Welcome to How to Shoot Football. We're here at Georgia with the lady. We are hopefully going to get a win. It is raining, and we will get a win, and this is the photo breakdown.
Alright, now that we've survived the field storm,
We're starting the field. The game's not over.
let's dive into the best photos from the game. Alright, first off, we got the field storm here, and I didn't realize when all the people ran on the field, it fogged up my lens, and I didn't realize till about 5 photos in. We're going to try and fix it even though it's quite foggy. So first we're going to get in a line. I love the fireworks. But the issue is with any color, it's just going to seem hazy. So what we're going to do is go over to our dehaze, and this is exactly what this is for, shockingly. And we're going to slide that over as much as possible. And with that, we get rid of 99% of the haze. Problem is, it's way too contrasty, but if we slide the contrast filter down, we lose a lot of our color and it just doesn't pop as much. So that is what our tone cover is for. If we go down here in our blacks, we can boost this up just a little bit, and we don't lose as much, and I can get this pointer right here, go to the darkest parts right here, and bump it up just a little bit. And the whites are still glowing a little bit, so we're going to smooth the slider. We're going to bring down our lights just a little bit. And this photo is already really good. We're just going to bring down our highlights just a little bit and drag our white balance a little bit to the left. This is the before, and this is the after. We just removed a lot of that haze, and we still get a good image without over crunching it. Next, we have a photo of Bentley getting tackled. There's a lot of open space here, but I really want to emphasize the grass flying up and the rain particles in the backdrop. So the first thing we're going to do is click our strain tool right here and go right along the horizon. And this automatically strains out our photo for us. We're going to go to square crop one by one. And we're going to try and get as much of the background out as possible. Now that we've got the photo cropped, we're going to use my presets to enhance it even more. I'm going to put on my color pop, which you can get in the description. So I really love everything about this image. There's not a lot I change, and on to the next. All right, I've got this photo of Kane Prieskorn here, and this was him bringing Mac out onto the field after the field rush. There's fans getting pictures of him, and I really want to emphasize this moment of him with his son. So we're going to put them center stage. I really love how the light reflects off them. So we're going to go through everything. Really like this preset, but it changes the blues too much. So all we're going to do is go down to our powder blue, slide that slider till it's a bit more accurate to Ole Miss's powder blue that they were using for this game. And yeah, really powerful photo. You get the fans' reaction over here. You got him, obviously the lights, the rain droplets, everything about this just... And finally, we've got one more crowd storm photo. I had this phone right here capturing the goalpost falling, and I really want to sort of make that the center of this frame. So I'm going to get it as close as possible, but I also like the hand here because it creates depth. I like having this hand here because it creates a foreground and it gives a depth of it not just being a flat image. There's hands behind you, in front of you. And we're going to make this one black and white, and we're going to slider dehaze slider down until we've gotten rid of almost all of that haze from the lens fog. Now that we've got a pretty decent image, something people don't know about black and white is you can still add color to it. If you go to your tone curve here and choose, let's say we wanted a bit more blue in the shadows, we'll go down, let's find a good shadow point right here, and we'll just slide that up, slide it back down, and now we've gotten a bit of a yellowish theme to it, and we can do it with the reds too. And we can really play around with the colors and get something a little more unique that you wouldn't see. A hint of red wouldn't hurt. Let's say we wanted the highlights to completely pop with magenta. There we go. And now we've created something super unique from a black and white that I wouldn't have been able to do by just adjusting color sliders, and instead we've added colors to the shadows and the highlights and given it something pretty unique. Now that we've gone through and edited them, if you wonder how I position myself when shooting sports, click on this video to learn positioning for sports photography. That's all I got.